there's a question that we received about, are there any brothers who are saints?
Saint Benedict actually was not a priest. I think a lot of people assume Saint Benedict was ordained, but he wasn't.
And because Saint Benedict is not ordained, that's the reason why we're allowed to have a brother provincial. And long ago in our discussions at a general chapter, someone said, well, Benedict wasn't ordained, so here we are. Thanks, Benedictines.
You're welcome.
It's interesting with the Franciscans. St. Francis, that founded the Franciscans, was not a priest either. And it's interesting that the Franciscans basically mainly became a clerical community, mostly with priests. And it wasn't until later on, after Vatican II, when the Franciscans went back and they looked and they said, oh, wow, Francis wasn't even a priest, and we knew this the whole time. So the emphasis became on brotherhood. And in my particular community, we are all brothers, and that follows that whole example of St. Francis, to be brother to others, which reminds us of Jesus, our brother.
In our order, there have been a few brothers who have been canonized for different reasons. Some of them martyred, probably like many other orders during the Spanish Revolution, the French Revolution. So we've had a number of brothers who've been canonized, as well as one of my favorites is Brother Benilde, a simple classroom teacher who was known for doing the ordinary extraordinarily well. And so, definitely, I think a number of us can speak to various brother saints who continue to inspire us.
And I think there's many brother saints in our own communities who maybe aren't officially saints, but they are brother saints to a lot of people, I think.
The founder of the Marist Brothers, St. Monsignor Champagne, was a saint. He was actually a Marist father. He was a priest. But the Marist Brothers have a number of blesseds, we say, most of whom are martyrs. Not all, there's some other causes, but these are martyrs who, in the course of our 200 years so far, they've been martyred in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, in Oceania, really all across the world, and we're blessed by their witness. Our most recent martyr was actually Brother Henri Verge, who was recently considered blessed. He was beatified with the martyrs of Algeria.